Today I'm going to be braiding in mini twists, and I have a long road ahead of me, but I might as well just start. I washed my hair about a week ago because by the time I install my mini twists, I want it to be on clean and freshly washed hair because I'm going to have these twists in for about a month or so. So I'm going to braid this hair in, give it some time to like dry while I do some work, and then when I'm done with my work, I'm going to come and braid it. Like, just going to pat it in these sections, allow the hair to dry up, and then come back and style. So most recently, I got into the habit of installing my protective styles, including mini twists on dry, freshly washed hair. Not that before I was installing on dirty hair, but my hair has to be dry by the time I'm installing a protective style, because I kind of realized that when I install my twists in like wet hair, they come out looking not as neat as they would with dry hair. Also, I'm less likely to experience frizz on dry hair. I think I'm going to start braiding from the back, because when I start braiding from the back, by the time I reach the front, I've kind of perfected everything. I know exactly what I want. So yeah. Oh my god. I'm so anxious. I don't know how long this is going to take, but I'm assuming this whole process is going to take me about 4 hours. That's how long it usually takes me. It's raining outside. I'm just sorry. It's raining outside, but this usually takes me 4 hours. So let me see what time it is. It's 12:51, and so I may finish this like at 4 something. So let's get straight to it. Before, when braiding this hair, what I would do is, like on wash day, I would wash my hair using ordinary shampoo, and then after that I would moisturize it with a leave-in conditioner and oil and like a grease. But then this time around, after detangling, I posted the video of me detangling my hair. I used okra gel, and that was fun, even if it was slimy and all over me. But I used okra gel, and then after detangling, I washed my hair. And when it was time for moisturizing, I used, of course, my leave-in, and then I used the grease. But then I also added shea butter. So the thing about shea butter is it's like kind of heavy and thick, and I loved the feel of it on my hair. Of course, it left like a white substance, but that was nothing for me to worry about. And then I kind of like styled my hair in a bun, and I tied it up and I let it dry for about a week. And then a few days ago, I kind of like took the hair out. A few days ago, it was yesterday, I took the hair out and then I let it kind of air dry in a bun. And today, obviously, I felt it was time for me to style my hair, because I'm kind of tired of combing my hair and restyling each and every week. I kind of need a break, and that is why I decided to go for mini twists. That is my go-to protective style. I'm done with this side. I always like to leave the front and finish braiding everything, like make the front section the last section that I braid. Honestly, I wasn't really caring too much about what the parts look like. I was just guessing each and everything, but the good thing it's covered and no one will be able to see the inside. So it's 2:43 right now. So that has taken me 2 hours, and as I guessed, this is probably going to take me 4 hours in total to finish, because 2 hours down and I'm done with one side. So let's just carry on. So these braids ended up taking me a little longer than 4 hours. Not a little longer, but a lot longer than 4 hours. And the thing is, after completing the other side, for whatever reason, my brain kind of thought it would be a good idea to make the twists a little bit smaller. Not too much, not too noticeable, but small enough that it caused a significant change in the time that I was able to complete. So yeah, I already hit and surpassed the 4 hour mark. I started at I would say at 1. It was like 10 minutes to 1 p.m. and right now it's coming to 5:30. So 5:30 p.m. That is about 1 to 2 to 2 to 3 to 4 4 to 5 4 hours and a half already, but yeah, that means I'm going to take about 5 hours braiding this hair, which is not too bad. And for the first time, I incorporated the Blue Magic Castor Oil grease into my routine, and I believe this will help me prevent frizz. And the truth is, it's been about 3 weeks today since I installed these mini twists, and when I tell you I barely have frizz and my hair still looks pretty decent. Usually by the time I've hit the 2 weeks mark, my hair looks really old, but this time I attribute the fact that my hair still looks pretty decent even after 3 weeks to the fact that I incorporated the Blue Magic into my regime. So kudos to them. I'm done finally. So I started at 1 and it's 7 minutes to 7, so that means, okay, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 6 hours. I've done this for 6 hours, and I think the reason why it has taken so long is because they are kind of very small. If maybe they had been a little bit bigger, then that would have taken me a less amount of time, but they are really small, so it's kind of dark outside, so I don't know if you can see well. Maybe I'll show you well tomorrow morning, but they are, I've done them really small, and I'm oh my god, like these have to take me a month, no less than a month, because I do not have any more 7 hours to spare sitting down and just doing this 7 hours. Yeah, no, but I'm glad that I'm finally done. The truth is, with the way that these twists have progressed, as I told you, it's been 3 weeks since I braided this hair in, they still look extremely decent, and I'm pretty confident that I'm going to have this hair for about 6 weeks. I do not want to have it in for longer because I need to wash my scalp. I have a scalp that misbehaves. I'll start to get dandruff, so I have to take them out after 6 weeks. Now a week since I braided this hair in, and I guess you can kind of see what it looks like. Still pretty neat, not much frizz. So the reason why it kind of looks a little bit older here at the front is because I started off with the twists, no braid from the bottom, like from my scalp. So that is why I feel like it may not last too long, but as long as it lasts me 1 month, I'm fine with that. So I'm pretty sure I showed you what the back looks like, but that lighting on that day wasn't too good, so let me just turn around and show you what it looks like at the back. I'm very shocked with the way the parting looks like because there was no method to my madness. I was just winging it, but I'm shocked it looks as decent as it does, so hey. I'm going to tie this hair in a bun because every time I braid these twists in, I kind of just leave my hair in a bun, but that's what I'm going to do because, yeah, it's the most convenient for me to have my hair in. I don't really want it to be bothering me at all, so I'm just going to put it in a bun, a top bun. My hair pretty much lives in top buns because they're convenient and like they don't stress me much. When I'm going to sleep, I literally just braid the bun so that it doesn't shrink and get all matted. So I braid it, and then in the morning I take it out. Because I kind of want my bun to be neat, I'm going to braid it in, rather I'm going to puff it, hold it in a bun in sections. So I have this thing where if I hold the bun at once, the hair gets like kind of lumpy, and I do not want that. So I'm putting my hair into 6 sections so that I can have like kind of the appearance of a slick bun. All right, now I've braided 4 sections up, and I'm not really going to bother with braiding the back sections. I'm just going to hold them like this, then take out these side sections. I'm going to grab my hair tie and first tie this first band. I come to the front to get these neat as well. Then take this tie out. Tie it again. Alright, not perfect, but pretty decent. I honestly don't know what happened. My band was being tied really well, as you saw, but when I went to tie the second front part of the hair, it kind of like got messy and jumbled. I cannot explain to you what exactly happened, but I was not about to redo the whole thing, so I had to go with what I had to go with. I used to put edge control, but I stopped because first of all it was turning my hair brown, and number two, it kept on like drying out my hair, and that was putting me at risk of excessive breakage, mostly in my edges. So yeah, this area I'm just literally trying to grow back the hair, so I could not risk having any more breakage in this very fragile area of my head. Otherwise, let me show you what the back of the band looks like. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? I'm so sorry for that ridiculousness, but it was necessary. I'm going to tie it up while I get dressed and run out of here because I am going somewhere. So the reason why I tie the scarf is that so the flyaways can just sit and not be flying all over the place. That is the simple routine that I use for maintaining my mini twist. So I'll see you in my next one.